Well, yes, we always wanted to open the program with something quite unusual. So it's a case of on with the... On with the crash helmet. I'm going to lie down, so I want now a countdown from 10. Yes. And it's welcome to round one of It's a Knockout 1982. Oh dear, what an opening to a show. It couldn't be noisier than that. But I have a confession to make. It was not I in the box, was it? It was a very brave man indeed. The great Blondini, ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls. Marvellous. Absolutely blown to pieces. It was a very, very brave man indeed. Thank you very much for opening 82 with a great big bang. It's going to be noisier than ever. It's a knockout, but we've one or two new faces for you. First of all, we've got a new score girl. Her name is Ashley, and she's alongside our two very famous faces there, Mike and Arthur. Welcome indeed. And now, talking of the great Blondini, we talk of the great Eddie, who's now no longer with us on the show. He's tending his roses in faraway Yorkshire. But how do you replace a living legend like Eddie Waring? The answer is with a cast of millions. And we've got three personalities this afternoon. I'd like you to welcome them, please, from the top of the barn there, from Blue Peter, Peter, Sarah and Simon. Coming down as they do. Spiraling down, come on Sarah, Sister Sarah. Oh. And Pedro Pasquerini. Come to me, come to Brown Owl. Come and welcome. Well, lovely entrance. I was afraid at one stage we were going to tumble.
Oh, no, not with all that hay at the bottom there.
So what about the prospect? What about this prospect of introducing our marathon for the first time? What new dimension are you going to bring to it?
Style. I don't know, what about you, Pete?
Youth, vigour, vitality. I'm full of it. And lots of mistakes.
Vim and vigour and possibly a technical explanation of one particular game that unfolds later. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, to your workstations, applaud them as they go. Fly! Now then, we have not introduced possibly the most important people here this afternoon. The three teams, ladies and gentlemen, beginning with the team of Charnwood. Welcome them, Charnwood. The team of Rutland. And the home team of Melton Mowbray. A wonderful atmosphere on the park underneath the church of Melton Mowbray. It's going to be a fantastic competition. To the first game, as you see, the three horses lined up on the starting line with the Chariots. We call it Chariots of Fire, but no Oscars this afternoon. We're carrying merely milk churns. 3 churns to carry, 1 on at the start, down to the bottom, pick up another at the far end, and then a straight blind to the finish. But how's about this for boldness being my friend? I espy the Rutland Joker coming out on game number 1. First of all, sire, I must ask of thee thy name.
Grant Skipper.
Who?
Grant Skipper.
Grant Skipper. And how old are you?
6.
And why are you dressed in green with a red pixie hat?
Because I'm Jeffrey Hudson.
You said you weren't Jeffrey Hudson a minute ago. Who's Jeffrey Hudson?
The smallest man in the smallest county.
And when was Jeffrey alive? Long time ago, hmm?
Yes.
He's gritting his teeth and desperately trying to think of the date. You're Jeffrey Hudson, and that commemorates the fact that Rutland, once upon a time, was the smallest county in the whole of Great Britain.
Yes.
Until they mucked about with you in 1974. Ladies and gentlemen, will you give this young boy a round of applause for playing the Rutland Jokers with so much style? Alias Jeffrey Hudson. Arthur, we can start. Lass, ready?
Ready. 3, 2, 1.
And we're away. Arthur tries to stop the stampede because the girl must be on the path before they set off. Everything this afternoon is colour-coded, ladies and gentlemen. So you have red for Melton Mowbray, Charnwood in the yellow, and Rutland in the green. And for the first time in the history of our domestic knockouts, we have full costume for you. A lot of colour, a lot of excitement, some fresh dimensions, and a good race. It's Charnwood off the blocks. Rutland second playing the Joker. Melton Mowbray coming up on the ropes. And the three ladies holding on like them death. Perhaps Jill and Julie turning the cards is the problem. This is the final. A furlong down the straight. Melton Mowbray can't turn it. It's a straight race between Rutland on the Joker and Charnwood. It's Rutland coming in at a fast trot. And Melton Mowbray on the gallop, but a sympathetic cheer for Melton Mowbray, ladies and gentlemen. A long, long way to travel. Arthur.
That's it. Well, now then, the winners of that race was Rutland. In second place, Charnwood. Third place, Melton Mowbray. And the points. 1 point to Melton Mowbray.
1 to Melton Mowbray. She touches the scoreboard and it moves electronically.
2 points to Charnwood.
2 points to Charnwood.
3 points to Rutland, but they played the Jokers. 6 points to Rutland.
6 points to Rutland. And the game number 2 is all about shifting bales of straw. And the mighty men of Melton Mowbray here, with the pitchforks, are about to toss bales of straw up aloft, where we have piles of hay, and the object of the exercise is to put layers and layers of hay. Whomsoever out of the two teams can layer most.
How's that your team working as well? I'm all excited.
He's all excited. That's how knockout gets you. Arthur, let us start.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
So we start off with 8 layers of straw. 6 bales up aloft make a layer. Pay attention. And it's not a game of excitement, it's a game of skill. Melton Mowbray have a little to do. Having caught a crowd on game number 1, but a likely start for Rutland. Now let's have a look at the individual styles of stacking. In the red, of course, are Melton Mowbray. Up on the top of the pile there. Stephen Lewin. Stephen stacking it, doesn't look too safe. We're dropping them as we go. It's all about stacking. And if there's too much movement on the top, the whole lot comes down. Don't forget we count the layers. They started with 8, so Melton Mowbray have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They've only 1 layer. Charnwood have 8 and a bit. But the Melton pile is very unstable. It's been a market town since 1077. It's the only market town in Leicestershire to be recorded in the Domesday Book. one of the great farming centres of England. But we still haven't got a layer. Melton. And Arthur. Now Arthur will dwell a little. Now by my reckoning, I don't think it looks as tidy a pile as Charnwood's, do you?
Well, nearly.
Nearly, but not quite. Arthur, come from the debris and speak to me.
Yes, and the final score of that game, Melton Mowbray stacked 8 layers of straw, and Charnwood stacked 10. Charnwood are the winners. And the points. 2 points to Melton Mowbray.
2 points to Melton Mowbray.
3 points to Charnwood.
3 points to Charnwood, and with that, let's have the first round of the marathon with the Blue Peter gang.
Welcome to the first round of the marathon. It's called Rock-a-rooster, and the object of the game is that you've got to rock this bag of corn here, and it rocks and hits over those roosters up on there, and you get a point per rooster. There's going to be 3 heats. The first team to go is Charnwood. This is Jim. Hello, Jim.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Now, you thought it was going to be easy, but you've actually got to wear this mask, so you'll have to take your hat off. Very nice, I'll wear that. And you've got to put it on, and this mask has got something over the eyes, so you can't see what you're doing, so that's why it's difficult. And Caroline at the back there, she's going to shout to you and tell you what to do. So if I line you up against the thing there like that, you're in front now. You're looking through the mouth, you cheat. What a cheat. How's that, all right? You can't breathe. Well, that'll help you with it, I feel. Are you ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Jim's preparing himself for his first fling, and he's coming up and he's running with it, and he's putting every effort into it. Oh, that was very close. Oh, I thought he was going to be unlucky then. It's 1 for Jim. There he goes. Now he's going to get a very big headache. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, there you are. Just like a rugby full-back he was there. And he's swinging, he's going for the second swing. Here we go. What a push. Oh, look. Right into the first row of the stalls, that one went. He's a bit nervous on the return, I think. A bit nervous there. You've got to open your arms a bit more, Jim. Open your arms. That's it. Let it come for you. Yes. You're a very good dancer, aren't you? I like the style. Did you take ballet class as a boy? You look very good. The third one, here we go. Yes, he's got another one. Well done, well done. Listen to... Oh dear, oh dear, oh no. That was close, wasn't it? Come on, Caroline, louder, louder. Oh, it's gone for... Oh, there we are. Nice, Where did you get a voice like that, Caroline? You've been practicing, haven't you? Do you nab your boyfriend with a voice like that? Right, we're coming not much time left now. I think we've got about 30 seconds left now. It's getting tense. 2 roosters gone. Oh, this is going to be an unlucky one. No, it's not. 15 seconds ago, you get one more swing in if you really try. It's not long to go. It's gone back again. 10 seconds. 10. One more swing. Oh, just a bit unlucky there. You could have got one more in. Well done, Caroline. Well done, Jim. Oh, you couldn't hear a word she said. Well, you did very well in that case. Let's see what the score is. Whoops. What's the sack? The score.
Charnwood scored 4.
4 there, Simon.
Charnwood, 4. Big round for Charnwood, and over to you, Stuart.
Back to you, Stuart.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Peter. Now, before I start the next game, I spy out of the corner of my eye, because it's a noisy start, the Melton Mowbray Joker. Ladies and gentlemen, come in. Please come. Yes? Right. Now then, who is this gentleman bearing a Stilton? First of all, sir, who are you?
I'm King Stilton. Stilton being the king of English cheeses, they thought they should have a king, and so they chose me.
And this is genuine royal purple and ermine. I see now you're carrying a Stilton. It happens to be my favourite cheese, but one question I must ask you, of course, is should you eat Stilton with the port mixed with the cheese, as many people do?
Definitely not. We recommend that you drink your vintage port with your cheese, but don't put it inside. And for your supper tonight, we'd like you to accept this.
Oh, my word, that's a lovely gesture. Thank you very much indeed. Good luck on your joker, and farewell, Your Majesty. Now, let us start the conveyor belt, because, as the King of Stilton has told you, this is a great farming area. A sack is loaded onto the conveyor belt, and with luck, it should come over the top and descend into the wheelbarrow. Because Melton Mowbray are going first in this two-heater. If we've done it right, it should... Shucks. We've done that 20 times in rehearsal, but along comes Curtis, this handsome young man from Melton Mowbray, puts the sack of corn back in the barrow, goes to the foot of the conveyor belt, and he's very tense, this young boy. He puts another sack on the conveyor belt, on the whistle, and then a lot of fun ensues. Curtis, wait for the whistle.
3, 2, 1.
He puts it on. He comes forward, he takes the wheelbarrow. He rushes down the course, deposits the sack with his friend. He returns. 24, he's missed the sack. Oh! He has to catch the sack that's coming up the conveyor belt and descending to terra firma. He's got to time his run. He's got to time his run. He puts this first sack on. When that goes in the barrow, he can then go back to the foot of the conveyor. And the joker is being played. Now they get to mind the hat. Let's have a look at what's happening. Curtis, come on, we have our fingers crossed for you. Give Curtis a cheer, come on, cheer the men on. Quickly. Now, quickly, quickly, quickly. You have to go quickly. Quick, go, 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 go. But with 2 sacks. It's a tough game and it gets harder as it goes on. Don't let him do it in silence. Give the boy a cheer. Come on, 3, 2, 1, give him up! He could be running very short of time, and indeed he is. But nice applause for Curtis. Come on! A bit of rough luck there, just a little rough luck. Arturo.
And the score for Melton Mowbray, 2.
So now we have the team of Rutland.
3, 2, 1.
2 to beat. And the Melton Joker in some jeopardy. This young fellow is Jamie Jensen. No, it's dead. The rule of the game is very strict. You've got to catch the sack in the barrow and catch it cleanly. So it's 1. Jamie Jensen, who is an aircraft technician in the Royal Air Force. This is his moment now. He's this for the equal. He's on his way. I reckon he's got about 4 seconds to get back. 4 seconds and he catches it. Now that Arthur, he forgot to put one on the conveyor. This is the moment of truth for Jamie Jensen of the Royal Air Force. Sinking the Melton Mowbray Joker, and he's done it.
Yes, Rutland scored 3, and the points. Melton Mowbray 2, but played the Joker double it up to 4. 4 points to Melton Mowbray.
4 points for Melton Mowbray.
3 points to Rutland.
3 points to Rutland. Let me give you the running scores as they stand. It is Charnwood 5, Rutland 9, Melton Mowbray 7, and on to our next merry game. with the Giants. See down the course, they've got to negotiate warm and styles, and finally, when the hen go to the end, their female partner gives them a large egg to bring back to base. But now, the third joker of the day, and it's the Charnwood joker. In they come. What a fine tune. Fine, lovely. You should never eat those mushrooms and onions for lunch, though, should you? Anyway, what is the garb, young sir?
I am the Charnwood fox. Thank you.
The Charnwood fox? Not, yes, it is noted, is it, for fox hunting? I thought Melton Mowbray was.
Well, Quorn, which is the village near where I was born, is in fact where the foxes all live, because I know they're all my brothers.
They're all his brothers. Well, exit stage right, playing as you go a little marching song. And a faint drum beat as well. Arthur, we can start the Giants on their way, if you are ready, sir. Down the doors. Big Jim is nearest to us. Jim Whitehead. In the middle, Melton Mowbray. On the far side, Rutland. Melton Mowbray in the lead. Roger Dawkins, a staff sergeant in the army. But negotiating the style has proved an extremely difficult operation throughout the day. That was difficult and painful too. First over, Charnwood. Second, Melton. Third, Rutland. The boys and girls cheering on their favourites. Strong suspectus in the middle with Roger. Again for that, boys. First egg in the basket for Charnwood, but 2 seconds later, Melton. Now as fast as you can go. Old Jim, nearest to us, opening up a small lead. On the master scoreboard, Charnwood up with 5 points, Melton down. It takes an age to get up from that prone position. Whilst keeping the egg in the basket. He's on it, he's going to do it. And if he does get up, I want a big cheer for him, because my word, it is almost impossible. When Melton gets the feet, yes! He's dropped the egg, but a lovely girl comes forward, puts it back in. It's Julie. Jim is going to finish in first place on his joker game. Charnwood on the joker. Finish when the egg is held aloft. Rutland. Little applause for Rutland, please, when they finish. Going for tough babies. Rutland. And poor Melton are down again. Oh, give me a nice big oar for Melton Mowbray. Come on. Oh. Come on, you two lovely girls, help him. But now...
First of all, the winners were Charnwood. In second place, Rutland. In third place, Melton Mowbray. Now the points. 1 point to Melton Mowbray.
1 point only to Melton Mowbray.
3 points to Charnwood, but they play the joker, double it up to 6. 6 points to Charnwood.
6 points to Charnwood.
And 2 points to Rutland.
2 points to Rutland, but it's a fine competition. At the moment, Melton Mowbray with 8 points, Charnwood with 11, Rutland with 11, and once again, Blue Peter with you.
Yes, we're back on the marathon here. It's round 2, and it's Melton Mowbray taking part, so give him a big cheer. The marathon, of course, this is the blind farmer, and he's egged on and cheered on by Eileen. So, Eileen, are you in good voice? Yes. OK, Eileen, can you go and get into position? Nigel, take your hat off. Let me give you the farmer's hat. You can't see anything. So this is the game, which is a combination of brawn, supplied by Nigel here, and brains supplied by Eileen. A little bit of luck. Make sure that he can't see. No peeping. How many fingers am I holding up? 15, he says, so he can't see. Let's get him in position, line him up. You have a huge sack of corn. You have to thwack it as hard as you can against them there roosters. So are you ready? Steady. 1, 2, 3. Come on, let's hear you cheering. Melton Mowbray, come on, off he goes. It's a good run, it looks promising. There he goes, that's 1. Line him up, Eileen. Oh, brilliantly held. Go on. And he's lining himself up for a really good one now. Got a chance of the brown one on the end. Looks good. Oh, and he might get the white one, he has. That's 2, and he's going well. I felt that one for him. We tested this out yesterday, but believe you me, it feels just like a sack of concrete, let alone corn. Anyway, he's got it again. Eileen's working well with him. Bring him round to the right. Concentrating, let it go. It's a good run, but he's just about to hit the cameraman. Can he catch it? Oh, didn't he hold it well? Give him a cheer, come on. Come on, Melton. Bring him round a bit, Eileen, bring him round. Oh. Quiet. Listen. Go on. That's it. Throw! Now you can cheer him. Go on, give him a cheer. Go on! It's a good. Hey! 2, 1, can he catch it? Can he hit? 2, 1. Brace yourself. Right. He's got it. Right to the melted pork pie. How we did for time? We've got 30 seconds. Line him up, Eileen. Listen to her. Listen. There you go. They're cheering him on. Come on, Melton. Give it some, Wally, you. Give it some. 10 seconds. Is he going to get it? No! And that's it. Give him a big round of applause. Hooray! Tremendous effort. Melton Mowbray 3, give him a cheer.
Atop the park here, overlooking Melton Mowbray, is the church. Beautiful church. It was completed in 1170. It's the largest church in the whole county of Leicestershire. Now, we're coming away from matters ecclesiastic to matters of farm animals. In other words, we're going to dip a few sheep. And over here is our sheep dip. It used to be a pool, but it's still warm to a temperature of about 95 Fahrenheit, as you'll see by the excruciating grimaces of the contestants who are going in. On the little stile over the rickety bridge, we have a lovely couple called John and Debbie, and they've got to bring sheep down and dip them. As many as they can in limit time, and it starts, as everything does, on Arthur's whistle.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Into the pool, the freezing pool, full of Ashby de la Zouche piranha fish, under the bar, up the slope, bare feet. John, who is a lecturer in physical education, and Debbie, his willing apprentice, an artist. The sheep are soaking wet through. Into the freezing water, up the other side, barefoot, as many sheep as you possibly can, and limit time is about 1:45. I hear a ripple of applause for Rutland. It used to be the smallest county, as we've told you, in Great Britain until the local government reorganisation in 1974, which did away with all those lovely counties. And gave us some very weird-sounding names indeed. Come along, John. Quickly up and over. Come on, John. Back. The world record for this is only 2 sheep, and we're running out of time. You've time for another sheep, John and Debbie. Time for one more. Come on, grit the teeth and go. You're 5 seconds. Quickly, John, quickly, quickly, quickly. You're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, oh! Give them applause, ladies and gentlemen. It was a valiant try.
And the score for Rutland, they did 2 sheep.
And ready to go to Charnwood, we have Brian Pyle and Anne Fraser, who is something of a character. I will not tell you any more, but just ask Arthur for the whistle.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
2 to beat. And a very likely couple. Game in 3 heats, Melton Mowbray going last. Brian Pyle is a toughie. He's an instructor of physical education in the armed services. Anne Fraser's occupation will be revealed at the end of the game. Anne virtually propels him to the top with a push up the derriere. Remember that Rutland in the first heat just failed by a matter of 10 seconds. So this middle one is the crucial one. You must not shift the bar. Ah, no. Sooner had I said it and the bar was off. This time, Anne. No. Time. You'll have, when this gets to the top, exactly 30 seconds. Brian and Anne to dip this last sheet. Can they do it, crowd? Oh, yes, they can. Oh, yes, they can. It's going to go in the first round. We're counting down. You've 10, 9. This is it. Come on. Quickly. It's got to be. He goes for the top and it's... Yes, he's done it.
The score for Charnwood, 3.
Melton Mowbray atop.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
They've got it all to do. This time the cheers will be real because that section of the crowd behind the game are Melton supporters. And the team, Simon Lane and Julie Woodward. As you've seen previously, they can afford only 2 hiccups. Simon, come on. Simon's 18, the youngest of the 3 competitors. The other 2, vastly experienced, Brian and John. But that says nothing at all for a knockout. We've seen 16-year-old girls weighing 6.5 stone and as tall as 4'11" winning games. Height and weight mean nothing. True. But it'll revert the clock. If this goes up in 5 seconds, you're up with the clock. On course for a record. Give him some encouragement. Come on, give him some cheers. It's got to be Simon. Simon Lane, 18, student. The whole of the school. Oh, he's out of the pool. Put the sheet back in. It's a matter now of drawing with Rutland with 2. And you've only 5 seconds to do it. Come on, Simon. Come on. A crowd are with you to a man. Oh, give me a groan to Simon. Oh. Oh, Arthur. Oh, so near.
Yes, and the winners Charnwood with 3, Rutland with 2, Melton Mowbray scored 1. Now the points. 1 point to Melton Mowbray.
1 to Melton Mowbray.
3 points to Charnwood.
3 to Charnwood.
And 2 points to Rutland.
2 to Rutland, and Ashley's very dancing like Ginger Rogers at the scoreboard. Melton Mowbray 9, Charnwood 14, Rutland 13, and on now to game number 6 is taking pigs to market, 18 of them on skis. And as you see, on the far side we have Charnwood, in the middle we have Rutland, and here Melton Mowbray, who've got it all to do. Everything to do if they're going to show in this event. Arthur, it's a straight race up, turn round and back and finish here. Arthur with the whistle. So Melton, nearest the camera. Who forgot? Simon, Tony, and Shelder. Tony and Shelder, and if they're going to do it, this is where they have to show. In the middle, Rutland, Mal and Jane. At the end of the first leg, Melton in the lead, narrowly. They've got to turn round, and this is where it's very tricky indeed. Melton, nearest the camera, that's it. The team is, I've got it sorted now, Christopher and Paula. And once they hit a rhythm, but watch Charnwood, they're hitting a faster stroke. Give them some cheering. The Melton supporters, this could be a famous victory. They're being overhauled. Charnwood are coming up on the far side. Tony and Shelmer, it could be Melton, it could be Charnwood. The game finishes when everything's over the line. The contestants, the pigs, the skis, Melton are going to finish, and they are finished first. What? Great. Great. Well, where are we then, Paula? Come here, you did. What a magnificent run at the back there, eh? You were stroking away when Christopher was taking the stroke. I thought at one stage, didn't you, that Charnwood were overhauling you inexorably. It was sort of like being devoured. You must have felt like Red Riding Hood.
That's it, I can't see through the blinker.
Oh, palpitation, Arthur.
Yes, and I've no need to tell you the winners ever, Melton Mowbray. And the points, 3 points to Melton Mowbray.
Melton Mowbray with the first win of the afternoon for them.
2 points to Charnwood.
2 points to Charnwood, all colour-coded in the yellow in the middle.
And 1 point to Rutland.
1 point to Rutland, but it's developing now into a fine competition.
Just before we go at third round of the marathon, a quick update on the scoreline. It's Charnwood, they got 4 points. Melton Mowbray, they've got 3 points. Now Rutland have got to get 5 points to get the first place. Sarah.
And thank you, Peter. They will get 5 points, I know. We have John here to do the third and final round of the marathon, and the cheerleaders are shouting away in the background. Now put your mask on, John. Make sure that you can't see a thing, and no looking through the mouth. That's it. You've just been in the sheep dip, though, haven't you?
I have indeed.
Are you all fit and ready to do this, though?
As fit as I'm likely to be.
All right, then, let's get you in place. There we go. All in the bag of coin. Everyone knows the score by now. You have to, it's a blind farmer knocking off the birds, all right? So, if we can have 3, 2, 1. Come on, John, right back with that. And he's got a very good technique, old John. He runs right forward with it and lets it go at the last minute, which is a good idea, I think, having tested this out yesterday. But of course, this is the hardest thing, actually, to catch that sack of corn when it comes back at you. When Pete and I tried this out yesterday, oh, there it is. He's missed it again. One of the most difficult things about it is for Babs, that's the lady who's encouraging John and giving him directions now. Babs must really project her voice for John to be able to hear. And it's all to do with communication between the two, but they've managed to get 2 of the roosters off the perch. And John's doing very well at grappling with that old sack of corn, because it really does weigh a ton. No, he's missed that one. tenacious old John, isn't he? You can tell. Babs is really screaming away at him. Well done, John! The little Rutland girls there are jumping up and down. And he's just got those two outside ones to knock down, if you can manage those. Come along, John, you've got 4 to beat. No, about 30 seconds left now to go on this. He's got 30 seconds. Plenty of time to get at least 2 more down. That's it, stay there, old Babs is saying. Don't move. Until you've got the sack. He's running forward that round. Yes, he's done it. And that's it. Simon and Mike blown the whistle. We'll go and get the score. Well done, Babs. Well done, John.
Yes, Rutland scored 4 as well on that one. So now we can transfer the points to the master scoreboard. Oh, right. For Melton Mowbray, 2 points. Melton Mowbray, right, down here. I've been dying to do this. Oh. Must have gone for a tea break. I'll do it myself. 2 points. 14. And for Charnwood, 6 points. 6 points. Right. 6 on to 16 is 22. And for Rutland, also 6 points. 6 points.
You can manage this, you know.
Well, it's easy when you try.
How's that? Back to you, Stuart.
Well, thank you, Peter. I'm over on the fence now, and if you wonder what knockout does to people, well, look at this here. We're so excited. We're having our roast potatoes. Who are you?
Caroline.
Caroline and...
Yvonne.
Caroline and Yvonne. And sucking on a great big ice cream, we've got...
Alison.
Alison, overcome by tension, mixing it in with her afternoon tea. Well, enjoy the rest of the afternoon. It's magnetic stuff. But now, let's just walk down and see the milkmaids, because we have Claire here of Rutland, who is helpless. They can't move a muscle. And Claire and Caroline of Charnwood, and they're carrying pails of milk. And I'll tell you, this game is no yoke. Oh, dear. Oh, setting a bad example. Down the course they go, swinging the milk through the walls, through the stile. At the bottom, we have the great big milk cans. We tip the milk if there's any left, and it's a measuring job with the Arthur Ellis famous boop, boop, dipstick. Right, Arthur? These girls don't half go it, give it some hammer. So if you feel that you've failed, you go back to base, start all over again. Caroline for Charnwood is still swinging. It's not how fast you go, it's what you've got left at the end. It's gone very quiet. Where are the Charnwood supporters? They must be alive and well and waiting for milk to be tipped into a churn. You'll have 1 minute to go. All clear. Number 2 for Charnwood sets off. It is Jill Statham, a young student. And it's Claire again for Rutland. That's Rutland. Through the wall. Milk spitting everywhere, that's the master shot. Tipping the milk in, bathing the breath. Come on, get it in quickly, girls. Mike Swan says, number 3 for Rutland. Come on, Jane, quickly. What's that?
For Rutland, 5 marks on the dipstick.
5 on the famous Arthur Ellis dipstick. Straight from Rory. 5. What have Charnwood done?
For Charnwood, 10 marks. So, Charnwood are the winners. And the points 3 points to Charnwood.
3 points to Charnwood.
And 2 points to Rutland.
2 points there to Rutland. And against the barn, our last act is played out. 2 boys and a girl. It's all about hoisting 6 sacks up the structure. And how do they do it? Well, I'm a little foxed at the bottom end of the arena, but halfway up is the gentleman who's going to tell us, technically, how does it all work, Peter?
Well, technically, Stu, it's a bit difficult, but it's called stack-a-sack, and the idea is to get as many stacks in your barn as possible, and the winner is with the most at the top. There's 3 players, 2 stand on that podium down there and haul a sack up, and the other bloke runs up the ladder, and then he jumps down the rope. But the safe way is out the back here, so I'm going down.
What? Give him a little applause there. He nearly broke his neck in the interest of safety. So, Melton, straighten up your pulley.
3, 2, 1.
Only pride at stake here because we all know the destination of the prize for today's event. Charnwood has been quite brilliant this afternoon. And if you want to know where Charnwood is, it's one of those new districts again. The borough of Charnwood takes its name from Charnwood Forest, and there's 108 square miles of it lying in a triangle between Derby, Nottingham and Leicester. Could we have a little Melton Mowbray cheer to go along with the pork pies and the Stilton cheese? With a minute to go on this golden afternoon here on the play close at Melton Mowbray, and what a superb little place it is to visit. Definitely on all of our tourist routes again after this first visit that we paid here. Now, the last sack for Melton to go up. Here it is, the destination of Melton Mowbray pride. And you've half a minute to do it, unhook it, come down the rope, and the game finishes when all 3 contestants quickly. Oh, yes, you get it up. Arthur, come on, let's have the points.
And the winners of the last game, Melton Mowbray. Now, the reason that Charnwood objected, but they're held responsible for the rope jamming. No one else did it, they did it themselves, so they're held responsible. Now,
marvellous man you are.
Right, Jim. 3 points to Melton Mowbray.
3 to Melton Mowbray.
2 points to 1 point to Charnwood.
1 point to Charnwood.
And 2 points to Rutland.
2 points to Rutland, but handsomely, the victors today, the team of Charnwood, and once again, with Blue Peter at the scoreboard.
Thanks, Stu, and with us here we've got the Mayor of Charnwood, Frank McEwen. Well done, Sir Mayor. There's your trophy.
Thank you very much.
Like to say something?
It is a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it very, very much. I'm sure all of you have.
Well, thank you very much indeed. Let's have a look where they're going, because so far Charnwood are going to Caprera. Where is Caprera? It's a small island off the island of Sardinia, which belongs to Italy. The rest of the scoreboard still blank, but of course the names will be filled in as we progress. In the next stage of progression, next week, we're in Cockermouth, that delightful place up there in the Lake District, where Cockermouth play Keswick, play Maryport. And our grateful thanks to Sarah, Simon, and Peter, Blue Peter. Thank you for being with us on such a lovely day.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Stu.
Thanks, it's been great fun.
You did. Terrific. Well, say goodbye to everybody. Bye, Melton Mowbray. Goodbye from us all.
Stay with us on UK Gold. The Bullet continues with Big Deal after the break.